If you play Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg and you have a set at home, get it out and play Solitaire. This is a great way to practice decision making during the Charleston and the pick and discard phase of the game. It's also a great way to learn all the hands in the book because you're playing 4 hands at one time. If you're new to Mahjong, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. Be sure to click the bell when you do that so that you get notification for when I post new videos. That way you won't miss anything. Let's play Solitaire. I have all my tiles out and they have been mixed. They're all back here, just random. I didn't build a wall. I just have the tiles out here mixed up and ready to go. I have racks. Here's east, south, west, and north, and I have dice. One of them is going to be used to mark whose turn it is. This one we'll use to figure out who is the prevailing wind. I rolled an 11, so we're going to say east is prevailing, and that could come in handy when picking a hand to play. This is something that can help me remember where we are with the Charleston. I'm going to get 14 random tiles for east and then 13 for south, west, and north. Let's see what we can do for east. For east, I see all odds and some honors. So I want to look at maybe big 1579, which is a mixed suit hand. Big 1579 is number 49 on page 23. 1579 in 2 suits with a pung in 2 different numbers. But you have to have your own or prevailing wind. We have a north. That's not going to work because east is prevailing and this is east seat. This is the north wind, so that's not going to be helpful. The other thing we could maybe play is little 1579. That is number 50 on the same page. 2 or 3 suits, 1 pung each of 1579 with a pair of either 1s or 9s. So we wouldn't need the 3 in that case. The other possibility, let's say that we played 1579. We would have 5 discards. The honors, which are winds and dragons, and the 3. We'd have 5 discards. If we played all honors, we would have 6 discards, but all honors is a higher scoring hand. Let's see here if there's something else we could do. Anytime I have dragons, I think about date hands. Date hands use red dragons. On page 27, we have pairs of 4s and 7s. We don't have any 4s, so I don't think that's going to work. That would be 4th of July, number 78. We have Chinese New Year. Pungs of 3s, 5s, and 7s with a pung of the corresponding dragon and 1 of each remaining dragon. 3, 5, 7 in 1 suit. 3, 5, 7 in 1 suit. We have a 3, 5, 7 right here. Our pair, though, is in the wrong suit. We want to leverage that. There's Christmas Tree, number 80. 1 suit, 4 pungs, and a pair of 1579 red and or green dragons. Any combination. 1579. That would be Christmas tree. We have 6 discards if we play Christmas tree. 6 discards. For either big 1579 or little 1579, we could give away those, but that is really a risky pass when playing Wright-Patterson. Passing all one suit, that's really risky. So what I'm thinking is we could also maybe play Dazzle or even Betty, which is pair hands. Both of those are pair hands. These would be on page 17. Dazzle, number 7, 5 pairs in one suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. That would leverage both multiples. Betty is 3 pairs in one suit, no terminals, with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired, and then 1 of each of the winds. Or actually, the pair can be any wind or dragon. So Dazzle, Betty, or Honor, all honors. But I think I would break this up. Let's just give up the North. That way we can still play honors. We could still play little 1579. We're giving up 1 tile, and we can leverage the multiples. So let's let that be the plan for East. And let's see what we can do for South. Okay, South has mixed suits, only 1.8 dot though. But we have a multiple here and here. I was thinking that maybe they could play a number hand. Number hands are on page 22. To leverage this pair of dragons, we could play Wally. We would need a West though. Wally is 3 different numbers punged in each suit. So here we have a pair of 5 bam. So we wouldn't be able to use this 5 crack. And we have an 8 dot, so we wouldn't be able to use the 8 crack. And then of course we would have to get rid of those 2. But these would give us one of each suit to work with, the pair of dragons. That would be a number hand. I'm thinking though of another option called double numbers. Double numbers is number 38. 2 pungs of the same number. So here we have 4, 5, 4, 5. And a pair of either winds or dragons. These would all be pungs, except of course the pair here. So either way, we didn't use the South. Let's get rid of that. We also don't really need the 7 crack. The reason why I'm thinking it'd be nice to hold these is because we could still maybe play a 1 suit option with the BAMs. Let's pass those and see how it goes. We're playing a number hand maybe here. Let's see what West has. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of 5, 6 in here. There is a hand called Middle Chows. It's a mixed suit, and we have mixed suits. Middle Chows is a mixed suit hand. It is on page 24, number 55. Chows, which is 3 in a sequence, 4, 5, 6 in each suit. 1 chow, a 4, 5, 6 mixed, and a pair of 3s. We have no 3. Let's see. Another option might be a number hand called try numbers. Pungs of the same number in 3 suits. with a pair of winds and a pung of winds, or a pung and a pair of dragons. That's really terrible. So what I'm thinking here, there are a lot of BAMs. I'm thinking we could go for something with BAMs. Let's hold the 6 dot and the 6 crack. Oh boy, let's look and see if there's a date hand that uses 6s. We need something that uses 6s, but I do not see a date hand that uses 6s. Okay, let's see here. What about a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand? Let's look at mixed suits again. There is a hand called Scotch Hopper, number 47, page 23. 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 suits, and then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in a 3rd suit. So here we have 2, 6, 2, 4, 6, and then of course we have 6s here, 6s here. Here's a 9 for maybe a 1, 5, 7, 9. I think that's pretty bleak. The other option that we might have is little 2, 4, 6, 8, or even big 2, 4, 6, 8, numbers 51 and 52. Big 2, 4, 6, 8 is 2, 4, 6, 8 in 2 suits with owner prevailing wind, a pair. So we would need a west wind or an east wind, of which we have neither. Little 2, 4, 6, 8, number 52 on page 23. 1 pung each of 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s with a pair of either 2s or 8s. That would leverage both multiples. I think I would keep the 5s in case a double number comes in, or maybe even middle chows, which again is 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 3s. This way we can go ahead and have a pass there. So let's see what we can do with North's tiles. Mixed suits and some winds. They could play maybe Razzle. Razzle is number 6 on page 17. 5 pairs in 1 suit with news. There's also a hand called Windy Pairs, number 5. 6 pairs in 1 suit with pair of own or prevailing wind. Right there. So let's see if we can play something with the dots there. Let's do the Charleston. For the first right, east passes to south, south to west. We're going to pass west to north and north to east. Let's see what east has. We're looking for either honors or dots. We got neither. So we can pass all of those. Let's check out south. We've got BAMs. I think we were thinking of maybe playing all BAMs, because now look at all these BAMs. 2 pair in there. Let's switch to BAMs. We could maybe even try to play Betty. Let's pass those 3. Betty is one of each of the winds and dragons with any tile paired with those honors. And then 3 pair in 1 suit of simples, which are 2 through 8. So let's see what West has. We have a 7 and an 8. I'm still wondering about either little 2, 4, 6, 8 or double numbers. If we played double numbers, we'd have to give up on a pair of 6s. If we played try numbers, we'd have to give up the 5. If we played middle chows, we'd have to give up our only 2. Let's go ahead and just give up the 2. And let's shoot for either try numbers or 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 3s. In which case we really don't need the 8. Let's keep the 2. Okay, let's go on to north. North got a dot. And we have tiles to pass. Okay, so we did the first right. Now we're going to pass across. So east and west pass. North and south pass. We've got a south and a 9 bam. So let's count what we have here. If we played dazzle, which is 5 pairs in 1 suit with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired, we would have 7 tiles. If we played all honors, we would have 9. Let's switch to all honors. And we could pass those 3. Let's look at what south got. Bams. There's 1 tile to pass. Let's give up the north. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. There's chow potential in there. I don't know if those dragons are going to come in handy at all because they don't correspond. In Wright-Patterson style, many times the dragons correspond. Let's see here if there's maybe a date hand that we could play. Because we only have 1 suit, that's going to hurt. A lot of the date hands require multiple suits. There are 2 that do not. But one of them has a corresponding dragon. The other is red and green. So I don't think a date hand is going to work this time. Okay. Let's give up on a dragon and go for all bams. 2, 4, 6, 8. If we play 2, 4, 6, 8, oh, look at 7, 5, 7. Oh my goodness. We do have a 3 here. If we played middle chows, 4, 5, 6, let's just set it up. Get rid of the 2 bam. Here's a 4, 6. Here's a 5, 6. Here's a 6. We don't need the 8. We can put that over there. We don't need the 7s at all. I think those 7s are the tile we can really get rid of. So we'd have a pair of 3s, 4, 6 for a 4, 5, 6 in bams, 5, 6 for a 4, 5, 6 in cracks, 4, 5, 6 with dots. And then we have mixed suit option here. I think middle chows is going to be the best idea there. We could pass those 3 and just give up on the 2, 4, 6, 8 idea. We could still play try numbers because we're not giving up any 6s. Let's go ahead and do that and see what north has. Okay, they got a dot. They have 2 tiles to pass. Let's look at what they can do with razzle. I believe they do not need a pair of wins, so we could probably get a full pass out of the Charleston if we give up the east. Razzle, 5 pairs in 1 suit with news. Let's give it up. First left. East passes to north. north to west, west to south, and south to east. And we are done with the Charleston. Let's see what east has. Honors. I'm thinking they could play angels. They have an extra pair though. Maybe they could even play heavenly twins. Let me read angels to you. Angels is on page 25, number 63. 1s and 9s of each suit. Okay, 1 and 9 of each suit. 1 of each of the winds and dragons. And then any tile paired. So we have 1 extra pair at the moment. But there's also a hand called Heavenly Twins, number 76 on page 26. 7 pairs of honors, which include terminals, which are 1s and 9s, winds and dragons. So we'll have to see. They may be able to play angels or Heavenly Twins. Let's look at what South has. Bams! Oh my goodness, look at that. They have 2 discards. There's a lot of good chow potential here. Chow, 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 pair, 8 bam. They're like 2 tiles away from Pung Chow. Let me read Pung Chow to you. They could also play piano keys. So these are sequence hands on page 18. Pung Chow, number 15. 4 chows or pungs, any combination, and a pair. All in one suit, last tile must be drawn. That is a fully concealed hand. Then there's piano keys, number 14. Sequence of 1 to 9 in one suit with 2 pungs and a pair in 2 through 8. This is a potential pung. And there's a pung. We would just need a pair in there. Okay, let's see what West has. Oh my goodness, 4, 5. 2 discards. Pair of 3s, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. We need a 6 because we need 4, 5, 6 in dots. Then we need a 4, 5, 6 in mixed. So we would need either a 4 dot or a 4 bam there. Let me just read that one more time. This would be number 55, page 24. Middle chows. Chows of 4, 5, 6 in each suit. 1 chow, 4, 5, 6 mixed, and a pair of 3s. 2 discards. And here we have a keeper. Pair, 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 razzle. News with 5 pair, 2 discards. Wow, that is amazing, actually. Usually, if there are 4 discards at the end of the Charleston, or 3 is better. 3 discards or less is really good. Everybody's in really good shape here. So, let's get started with the pick and discard phase. I'm going to discard to the left, and I'll take photographs along the way so that you can see the progression of the game in regards to discards. I'm going to go ahead and start by discarding a 2 crack. 2 crack, and nobody can take the 2 cracks, so we're going to draw for south. They drew a west. When you play Wright-Patterson style, if you know you're not going to use winds and dragons, get rid of them right away, because they typically are used with higher value hands. So let's get rid of them. White dragon. And we're going to draw for west. North. Same thing applies here. Let's get rid of the honors. East. And we're going to draw for north. Incidentally, the pair hands, the pair hand Heavenly Twins and Angels, those are both concealed hands. This player has to draw everything. Pung Chow is also concealed. Middle Chows is concealed. Razzle is also concealed. Everybody's playing a concealed hand. 1 bam. That is a discard. We can get rid of the 8 crack though. And then we'll draw for east. They drew a 3 dot. That's not a keeper. We'll discard that. And then we'll draw for south. Okay, they drew a 4 dot, but let's get rid of that west. And let's draw for west. 3 crack. They need a pair of 3s, and it doesn't matter what suit those 3s are. So let's hold both to give ourselves options, and we'll discard the north. And then let's draw for east. 6 dot, that is, or sorry, drawing for north. 6 dot is a keeper. Let's get rid of the 1 bam. 1 bam, 1s and 9s are considered part of the honors group, so we're going to discard that as well. 1 bam. And let's draw for east. 2 crack, that is a discard. So we'll discard that and draw for south. White dragon, discard. Drawing for west. 8 dot, that's a discard. Let's draw for north. 9 bam, discard. Drawing for east. Red dragon. Okay, they have discards. Let's not worry about a hand. Now that we have a pung though, there may be a hand that we can use with honors and a pung of dragons. Let's go ahead and discard the 5 dot for now and keep going, because they can't do anything at this point anyway. So we'll just move the game along by drawing for south. 4 crack, that's a discard. And then I'm going to draw for west. 5 bam, that is a keeper. 4 5 6, 4 5 6. We need a 4 dot, 5 dot here. We need something mixed here. So we need to discard. Let's throw the 7 crack. So now we're going to draw for 4 4 4 there. I guess I forgot to move the marker. Okay, we're drawing for north. 6 dot, that's a keeper. 1 2 3 4 pair and news. Okay, there's 1 north wind out. So this player has 3 more opportunities to get a north. So let's discard the 5 bam and draw for east. 3 crack, that's a discard. There's a 5 dot already out. Let's throw that and draw for south. 6 crack is a discard and draw for west. Now remember, they're needing those tiles. Actually, in this case, they really don't, because they've already got a 6 crack and they have a 5 crack for the mixed suit option. So they don't need it anyway. There's a 2 dot, that's a discard. And this player up here is playing pairs, so they don't need that. Let's draw. 7 crack, that is a discard. We'll draw for east. 9 crack, that's a keeper. I think this player should switch to dragon terms. Let's see if that's a hand. Dragon terms, is that how that goes? Termidrags. Number 69 on page 25. 5 pairs of terminals with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. We would have to discard this red. I wonder though if there is something that we could do. I'm still thinking Heavenly Twins maybe is going to be better for them. Let's see here. I think they should play Heavenly Twins, which is 7 pair of honors and terminals. Let's throw the 3 crack. Okay, 3 crack. And we're going to draw for south, 3 dot, that's a discard. We'll discard that and draw for west. 3 bam, there's their pair. So we can go ahead and get rid of that now. Pair, chow, chow. Then we have a mixed chow. We don't need this 6 dot. Oh, yes, we do. We need a 4, 5, 6 in dots. We can get rid of the 3 crack. 3 crack. And let's draw for north. 5 dot. Now they have to give something up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pair. So we can look at what's been thrown. There are 2 5 dots out. That would be the perfect discard. Five dot. So there's only 1 more left. So the chances of them drawing the 1 dot or the 8 dot are better than drawing that last 5 dot. So this player here needs that 5 dot. Their hand may go dead. They may have to switch to something else. Let's draw for east. 1 dot. Now they have to decide what to do. 1, okay, let's count for angels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so they have 3 discards if we play angels. They need an east and a west and a 1 bam. 3 discards. If we play 7 pair, 1, 2, 3, they have to pair all these up. Either way, we don't need the red, so let's discard that. So whenever you're doing your picking and discarding, just go through a process of elimination and compare discards to help you make your decision. Let's draw for south. 8 crack, that's a discard. Drawing for west. 6 crack, okay. So we need to rethink now. We have all these 6s. And there's only 1 more 5 left. 5 dot. Oops. 6. 6, 6, 6. We could do 5, 6, 5, 6, double numbers. Let's give up on the 4. I think that the chances of them getting that last 5, they still have other tiles that they need. I think we should switch them to double numbers. They could pung. All we need for double numbers is a west or an east wind, I believe. Let me just read that again. Double numbers, 2 pungs of the same number in 2 suits with a pair of winds or dragons. So it could be any pair of winds or dragons. For tri numbers, which would be all 6s, that would mean a pung, let's see, a pung and a pair of winds or a pung and a pair of dragons. I think that would be harder to get for them because they have none. Okay, so let's draw for north. 3 dot. All right, we're in the same place again. So let's look at the discards. For the discards, we have 2 3 dots out. So let's discard that. And then we're going to draw for east. 9 crack. Okay, same situation here. If we're playing pairs, we need to get rid of that. I just wonder if there's something with terminal, 4 pungs of terminals and a pair of winds or dragons. We have 1. If they get 1 more pair of terminals, they could play termination, number 67 on page 25. So let's go ahead and give up the north, because they could still play heavenly twins. Let's see what happens. Let's draw for south. There's a south. Let's get rid of it. South. Let's draw for west. 3 crack, that's a discard. Drawing for north. Did I say south? That's west. Okay, so here we have a 7 dot, and they need a north and another pair in here. So let's hold off and get rid of the 7 dot. There's still another 2 more norths. There's 2 norths out. Okay, let's draw for east. 7 dot, we'll discard that and draw for south. 4 crack, that is a discard. Drawing for west. 4 bam. Okay. We're going to discard it because 5 6 is better for them at this point in time. Let's draw for north. 5 dot, they ended up getting that 5 dot. Oh well. Okay, here we go. East. 4 crack, discard. Drawing for south. West, we'll discard that and draw for west. There's a north. There are 2 norths out. Let's hold it because they need a pair. Let's throw the 4 bam and draw for north. 7 crack, discard. Drawing for east. 8 dot, discard. Drawing for west. Green dragon. So we're trying for 1 suit here. Let's just get rid of it early. Dragons are very valuable in Wright-Patterson. So let's draw for south or west. Green, that was just thrown. Let's draw for north. 9 crack, discard. And we're going to draw for east. Now east could Kong that if they decide to go for a pung hand with terminals. If they go for a pung hand with terminals, they need a pung, not a Kong. There's nothing with Kongs of honors. So I think we'll let it go and draw. 8 bam, that's a discard. Let's draw for south. 2 crack, discard. Drawing for west. 1 dot, that is a discard. Drawing for north. There's a west. That's not going to help them. West. They need a north. We're going to draw for east. 3 crack. That's a discard. We're going to draw for south. 3 bam. Okay, there's a little forward momentum there. 7 crack, discard. Drawing for west. 2 bam, that's a discard. Drawing for north. 8 crack, discard. Drawing for east. Four bam. And again, this player up here, all those bams are going down, but they are playing a concealed hand. So let's draw. 6 crack, discard. So let's draw for west. 3 dot, that's a discard. Drawing for east. Oh, we could have had them pung it. I missed that 2 turns ago. I could have punged that. Oh well. All right, let's keep going. We're drawing for north. 4 dot. So let's look at the discards. There are 2 8 dots out, so let's throw the 8 dot. There are still 2 norths out. Let's draw for east. 1 bam. Let's get rid of the south and draw for south. 2 dot, that's a discard. Drawing for west. 1 bam, discard. Drawing for north. East, pair, not helpful. Drawing for east. 5 crack, discard. They already have a pung. They don't need to Kong it. There's no value in Konging it, at least when you play solitaire. If you're playing in a live game with other players, you can get score for Kongs. So if you're playing with other players, I would go ahead and Kong maybe, but in solitaire you don't need to. Let's draw for south. Red dragon, discard. And we'll draw for west. 2 crack, that is a discard. We are going to draw for north. Okay, there's finally a tile for them. They're finally ready for a north. There's their 5 pair and news. They need a north. So they held out, and it may actually work out for them. 4 dot. We'll draw for east. 6 bam. Let's discard. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more picks. 5 more picks, and this player up here has 4 discards. They could still win. It's highly unlikely, I would say, but there is hope. Let's go ahead and have them pung that. So there's a pung for west. We'll have them discard the 3 bam, and let's draw for north. 2 bam. Drawing for east. 4 dot. Drawing for south. 8 bam. Oh my goodness, they're finally close. Let's see what their chow potential here is. Chow, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. They're ready to win on a 7 bam or an 8 bam. They may even have another opportunity here. No, because there's a pung of 6 bams up there, they can't chow these. So the configuration this way is better. Let's throw the 4 dot, and they are ready to win on a 7 bam or an 8 bam. This is called pung chow. You have to draw the winning tile yourself. So let's draw for west. 4 dot, that is a discard. Drawing for north. White dragon, discard. Drawing for east. North, that is a discard. North, and that is Mahjong for north. Right here. News with 5 pair. That is called razzle. So this player was trying for, let me see here, Heavenly Twins probably. They just couldn't pair up. They also could be playing Termadrags, 5 pairs of terminals with red, white, and green dragon and 1 dragon paired. Again, they could not pair up. This player was ready to win. This player had 3 discards, so they needed to pung. They could not get that pair in there for their double number hand. And that was a late switch in the game. So they really were probably playing more defense than anything. And then this player here won with razzle. Let me know what you think about that game of solitaire. It's kind of fun and exciting, I think, to watch the progression of the different hands. It's a great way to test your decision making, and it's a great way to learn all the different hands throughout the book, because a lot of times each player has different strengths in their hands, so they could be playing all different categories. So let's see, we were playing a hand of honor, a sequence hand, a number hand, and a pair hand, all different categories. If you have a set at home, give this a try yourself and come back and let me know how it goes for you. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, consider subscribing and then click the bell so you get notification for when I post new videos. That way you won't miss out on any opportunities to learn a new strategy or maybe pick up on an insight into the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next Solitaire for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.